I like to start off with the date so I can come back and see what it was. Today is October the 24th, 2024, honey. Now, I'm going to start the story off with the fact that a couple of weeks ago, my niece, who is 10 years younger than me, asked me about some places that she could take her boyfriend to down here to go out. Now, I ain't no, in St. Louis, I ain't no, expert, but I know a few little spots. At least I think I know a few little spots. And so when she asked me about that, I instantly invited myself. Not even on purpose. I kind of assumed that since she was coming to St. Louis, because she live in Columbia, that I was going to be going with them. And so when I invited myself, her and her boyfriend, or whoever he was, baby daddy, linked me up with one of his people that was supposed to have been coming down with him. And we gonna double date it. You know what I mean? So, the guy started calling me or whatever. I mean, not calling me because we didn't talk. Let me just stop. I text him. He texts back. And the day that he texted me, I was having a really hard day. And I only text because, the anticipation was that I was going to text him. So I texted him. But I was having a hard day. I wasn't up for no conversations for real. I wasn't really wanting to fuck with nobody. But I texted anyway. And he was real cordial, kind of encouraging, uplifting. And we talked about 3 days. With me making sure that I was responding. Or keeping the conversation going. How about that? So, after 3 days, for me, it's like really hard. I don't want to be the person that's like forcing you to communicate with me. So after a couple of days, I kind of fall off. You know what I mean? If you're not engaged in something and we ain't really talking on the phone and nothing ain't going on, that's the reason why I've been single so damn long. I mean, we talking about almost 16 years I've been single. And that's because I'm not pursuing anybody. You know what I mean? I want to be pursued these days. At any rate, the guy falls off, and I'm not talking to him anymore. And it's like the day before they was fit to come down here for the big event. And so I was like, damn, I hadn't even realized I wasn't communicating with the guy anymore. So I reached out to him and he didn't respond. So when he didn't respond, I instantly told my niece that I wasn't gonna go because he wasn't going, and I would just send them the places that I recommend that they go to, and they could just use their GPS and find the places. You know what I mean? That we was gonna go to. I gotta get me something to eat, and if I stop this video, I ain't gonna start it back over, so y'all gonna have to go through the whole thing with me anyway. Hold up, let's get this Chinese food started. I call in order for the shrimp fried rice.
Oh, okay.
That's a damn shame. Rice costs that much money these days. $8.30 for fried rice. My fat ass shouldn't be eating it no way. I can't wait. I can't wait to finish telling y'all about this situation. 1170. It's ready? I get a half order.
Outside, keep the number. When you're outside, take the number, okay?
Okay.
It'll be fine.
I get a half order and a fried rice. So anyway, let's get some light. Let's get the good light. So anyway, I tell her I don't want to go. She like, nah, I want you to go. I want you to go. Da, 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 da. Because I'm going to shorten this story up. Because I would have made it long, but I'm going to shorten this story up. So I go, they come, and we go. And when I go out, I be fly. You hear me? I be fly. I likes to get fly. You know what I mean? And I was looking good. Of course I was looking good. But I wasn't paying no attention to her boyfriend. He's from New Orleans. And for some reason, she kept saying, you know, because he was talking and saying shit, I thought he sounded like a motherfucking idiot. And I'm not even bullshitting. I thought he sounded like an idiot. I thought the shit he was talking about was idiocy shit. And, you know, I just was real weirded out by him, for real, because I was thinking to myself, you know, how is my niece even attracted to somebody like that? You know what I mean? But, you know, people like what they like. You know what I mean? But, you know, this nigga ain't got no car. Obviously ain't got no place to stay because he's staying with her. Like, driving her car. But he supposed to be this big baller, moving weight. I think not. But anyway, so we go out and we literally are out less than a couple of hours. But when they got to my house, I had gave him a little, you know, natural toothbrush. They got these little things that guys like to chew on. I done bought a bunch of them. So I gave him one of those. You know what I mean? I gave him a little joint that I had got for free from the store. You know, because I don't do indica. And it was indica and sativa. So I gave him that. We had a little of his wine. He had some type of, you know, she said expensive champagne. I don't know what it was. But we had a little couple of champagne, glasses of champagne, and then went over to this little beer garden close to my apartment. I thought it was real nice, but it was beyond what they would have been interested in. So I didn't know any better. And so I didn't, you know, it didn't work. You know what I mean? But anyway, so we go back to my house, and then they want to go get some Church's fried chicken. And so they supposed to go get some Church's fried chicken and then go back to their hotel. I'm going to get dressed at my house, and then I'm going to pick them up at their hotel. And then we going to go, they really want to go to the place that I originally suggested. But for real, I don't want to go there no more, for real, because I think it's not they stilo. For real, I think the places that I had decided we should go to was more like they stilo. Anyway, we go over there and we stayed when we walk in the place. First of all, we walk in, I had to pee. So it's because I had been outside in my car asleep waiting on them to get dressed, because when I got to the hotel, they wasn't even ready. They said they had just started eating their chicken. You know what I mean? So I'm out in my car and then fell asleep because my old ass don't go out late. I go out early and I get home early. You know what I mean? And they millennials. She 10 years younger than me. I'm 57. She 47. He probably about 45, something like that. I don't know exactly how old he is, but anyway, we walk into Sophia's, which is a kind of like a neo soul type of place, which is my stilo. You know what I mean? And I had to use the bathroom, so I went straight to the bathroom because I had to pee. By the time I came out of the bathroom, they was gone, right? So I'm looking all over the place for them. You know, maybe they over here, they over there. They ain't nowhere. So I whip out my phone and call. I said, damn, where y'all at? She said, oh, we out in the car having a drink. So I go out to the car and they out there, you know, smoking and having a drink or whatever. So now I went outside because everybody else was in here. All right, there we go. 35. Thank you. So I get all, I don't want to sit in the car, you know what I mean? And so I start walking around on the outside Plus, I was expecting to see this little guy that I knew hung out at, which is the reason why I didn't want to go no motherfucking way, because I didn't want him to think that I was chasing his ass down, which I wasn't. But I had to do something anyway. So I got me something to eat, and I was sitting on